Hello and welcome to week 9. This is Bill Bateman, your facilitator. Before we get started on this week's review of material and assignments, I'd like to go back and explain a little bit about what happened on exam number 2. There were some problems in the deployment of the exam, and there were some questions, frankly, that were just a little bit too difficult for most of the students. So I went through and I made an adjustment of 12 points, and I did that earlier in the week. The way it shows up is if you go to your grades, you'll see that there's one score for part 1, one score for part 2, and then there's a score for the entire exam. I've made the adjustment of the 12 points on the entire exam, not on each part individually. That way I have an audit trail of exactly what I did. So thanks for your cooperation and all the different dates and assignment extensions and so forth that we've had over the last couple of weeks. This week things are back to normal and we should be able to finish the class on schedule and according to the syllabus. So this week you'll see that we have some lectures and readings on financial planning and forecasting. And this is not having to do with personal financial planning, but with corporate financial planning. And there's a whole process that you'll learn about. And one of the things you should pay particular attention is to lecture number 4, and that's how to calculate additional funds needed, as this will be on both the quiz and on the final exam in 2 more weeks. We'll also have a study this week about lease financing. And whether to lease or buy is always a question that comes up, and something that we talk with our customers regularly about in my business as a sale-leaseback transaction company. So we'll have some readings and lectures on that, and again there'll be some questions about the leasing and whether to buy or lease. Will also be on the weekly quiz as well as the final exam. And then you'll have a 10-question weekly quiz, and I believe you have 1 hour to complete this. And I am looking for some feedback on the amount of time that it took to take the final exam, or I'm sorry, not the final exam, but last week's exam, or at least the amount of time that was allocated. Some people are indicating that it was not enough time, and I'm willing to adjust that. I just need to know what it is. So have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.